Dale, que está la 4.4. Goes. A ver qué enseña. Se viene HIMEKO, ¿no? HIMEKO Nova y COLLAB. ¿Qué cojones? ¿El Asapramad? ¿Qué?
Interastral Peace Entertainment.
¿Es el Asapramad? ¿O qué?
Superstar
En inglés.
Just a big round bird.
Oh,
Look
no.
at all these feathers. Oh.
Oh, no. Le van a hacer cosas sucias al búho, ¿no?
Beg me 200,000 credits and I'll let you go. Deal? Just kidding. It wouldn't help even if you did pay me.
What?
Want to save him? Let's play a game.
A ver qué tal la historia con este, porque la historia terminó con lo de HIMEKO. La historia de la siguiente versión tiene que estar buena. Tiene que ser acción todo el rato, no me jodas. El mapa nuevo, ¿no? What the fuck? Se viene, ¿no? Se viene ya a los 8. Qué cojones. Ahí viene, mírala. Ah, es verdad, la HIMEKO está guapa,
This is the resistance I have been looking for.
Kid, if you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light
No
up
vean,
the
¿no?
entire night sky for you. You saw that?
Mírala, que
Then you set off on it.
saca el poder del trazaculas. ¿O qué? What? Cojones, ¿va a sacar el poder de la destrucción así? ¿Tocho o qué? ¿Qué cojones?
I'm here.
Wey, ¿qué coño? ¿Y por qué esto se ve a 480? Ya, a ver, te han enseñado todo. Pero ¿qué cojones? ¿Se ha sacado la destrucción? O algo así. Porque claro, el primer poder del prota, la primera vía es la de destrucción, ¿no? O sea, el primer código ya. Bueno, luego los copio de Twitter. Supongo, ¿no? Es como que se ha sacado al no sé. Pero bueno, ya sabes cómo es el hoyo verse con los... tanto en el Honkai como en el Celos como en el Genshin. Te enseñan de todo. O sea, te enseñan el boss, te enseñan de todo, ¿sabes? Una cosa que me mola también del Wuthering y del Neverness es que no te enseñan ningún boss ni nada. Por ejemplo, el boss de la 1.1 te enseñan la zona y te enseñaban al bicho, pero la zona esta no te la enseñan ni nada, ¿sabes? Aquí a esta gente le encanta enseñarte el boss. Bueno, enseñarte el boss y ahora contarte media hora de historia. What?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Fuck.
Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 4.4.
¿Qué le ha pasado al bus?
The whistle sounds. Special program. I'm your favorite host, Albert.
Are you really Albert? Why do you look like that?
Yeah! Where did our big, round, fluffy Albert go?
Don't even bring it up. Oh, Albert here was happily prepping for the show when the
¿Es el Asapramad pasándose por el búho o qué? O al
I got
revés.
knocked out cold. some lanky, hat-wearing weirdo.
Tengo ganas en verdad, la historia pintaba potente. Pero la misión de la 4.3 empezó flojilla, pero cuando empezó con el tema de lo del Blade y tal, y con lo del Asad Pramad, se puso buena. Y se quedó justo con lo de Himeko, ¿sabes? O sea que yo entiendo que la misión que tenemos ahora va a ser potente desde el principio al final. Espero.
Asad Pramad? What do you mean, Asad Pramad?
Never mind. I guess you could call this a blessing in disguise, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now your legs are this long.
Oh, I guess you're right. All right, let's get back to today's show. You two, as per tradition, why don't you say hi to the audience first?
Mira, todo un corazoncito coreano.
Hello, everyone. I'm Pom-Pom, conductor of the Astral Express.
And I'm HIMEKO, navigator of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to see you all again.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get down to business. That version trailer just now was packed with information.
Venga, goes.
And just look at this picture behind us.
Honkai, por favor.
Everyone's
No me
expressions are so
contéis
solemn. It's
vuestra vida con la misión.
I'm nervous too.
At the end of the version 4.3 story,
Que sea rapidito.
Asad Pramad, the Lord Ravager who aims to destroy Elation, dropped his disguise and revealed himself to everyone, completely shattering Planarcadia's 15 years of peace. This must be the unusual fate indicated in General Yao Guang's divination. At this point, the Phantasmoon games are completely out of control, and Planarcadia is hanging by a thread.
Facing off against the Lord Ravager again. There must be some cursed connection between them and the Astral Express.
Indeed. They've gotten so entangled, they even developed a father-daughter bond.
What father-daughter bond? The thought that every single one of those heartwarming father-daughter moments was just some twisted performance by Asad Pramad. It makes my skin crawl.
Hey, don't forget,
Eso es lo que digo, no me gusta.
it's not just Ryusuke who's a fake.
En el Gucci te
Himeko's
cuesta un poco,
identity
pero
is
tanto y en
still
el Neverland van al
shrouded in
meollo,
mystery
¿sabes?
too. According to Asad
Yo esto,
Pramad,
no hace falta que me cuentes la historia, no hace falta
something might
que...
happen to the real Himeko
No hace falta que
50
digas, pues va a
years.
pasar esto o cosas así.
Pom-Pom doesn't believe a
Explícame lo que viene en el
single
parche
word Asad
y ya
Pramad
veré la
said.
misión yo. Enséñame el tráiler y ya está, ¿sabes? No, es que no sé. Lo veo con más sentido, ¿sabes? Como descubre tú la historia,
Thank you, conductor.
¿sabes?
Well said. Though it really makes you wonder what exactly Himeko
Siempre te hacen
went
lo mismo,
through
esta gente.
15 years ago. You seem to spill quite a few secrets during your face-off with Asad Pramad, Himeko.
I'll have a chance to tell my story later. Right now, our top priority is dealing with the massive problem that is Asad Pramad.
But how are we supposed to do that? We can't even track him down right now.
Yeah, remember when Asad Pramad tailed the Trailblazer and the others into the world in canvas?
Que a ver, que no está mal, porque
He
te cuento
also
un poco
showed
más de
up
lore
at the
quizás.
tavern,
O te
the
explican un
school,
poco,
the
por si
abandoned
estás
station,
perdido, pero
and a bunch of other places at the exact same time.
como
This
es
guy is
necesario,
seriously good at fighting with
¿sabes?
clones.
And every single Asad Pramad looks exactly like the real deal. They can act and fight on their own, and they've even got that same obnoxious way of talking. Oh, speaking of which, Pom-Pom just remembered that smart-mouthed meanie who fought Silver Wolf in version 4.2. Not only can he create clones, he also really loves to shapeshift, huh?
An old shape-shifting die, huh?
por la cara.
For Asad Pramad, that ability helps him disguise himself to get closer to his targets. Just like when he turned into Pearl and Graphia. Nobody suspected a thing at first.
And then there's Ryusuke. He didn't just look the part. He even acted out his personality so convincingly.
He even bought every last piece of Himekat merch. To think we let him visit the Astral Express and Passenger Trailblazer even called him Grandpa! Ugh. He really played everyone for
Alguien
fools.
calla pompón,
But
por
then
favor.
again, who wouldn't love a
No puedo con el
sensible,
pompón.
independent, and capable daughter like Himeko? Besides, is there really that much of a difference between acting like
Ya,
you're
ya,
there
esto es lo que no me gusta de
and
Universe en
actually
general,
caring?
Excuse me?
What made you burst out with that,
Que te
Mr.
meten
Albert?
chapa full del lore, de no sé cuánto, y en plan,
See?
no me
Feels
expliques el lore, no me
exactly
hagas un
like
resumen, no hace
something a
falta.
Sopramod would say. Doesn't it just scream meanie?
Stop imitating him, Albert. Just hearing that gives me a headache. But to tell the truth,
En 10 minutos le han enseñado el
he is
tráiler.
quite the master of
O sea, nos han saludado, han
disguise.
enseñado el tráiler.
If you in the
Y están
audience
explicándote el
ever
lore.
ran into him, you might not even
Y a lo mejor
know it.
el streaming dura 40 minutos.
But Pom-Pom has
O
another
50 o 30,
question.
dependiendo.
He uses these abilities to do so many things that seem completely unrelated
Luego, por
to
ejemplo,
destruction.
Para enseñarte
Why
los
is that?
personajes, el kit y tal, 2 segundos.
There's a reason for that, of course.
O los
Based on
banners, 3
previous
segundos.
intel, when a
¿Sabes?
Sopramod carries out destruction, it's never just about overwhelming brute force. He prefers to observe like a chess player. Sometimes even
Hombre,
standing right
coño.
beside his victims to watch them struggle in
Pero
agony.
esa está guapa, sí, a mí me
march
gusta.
Step by step
Y
toward
que tengo ganas
their
de darle yo, no que
demise.
me lo expliques.
Exactly. That much was proven during the catastrophe in Plain Arcadia a millennium ago. It was none other than the invader Asat Pramod who rescued Graphia from the ruins. He then bestowed upon her the power of destruction, granting her the ability to turn her brushstrokes into reality. She even ended up personally painting the ferocious giant beasts that destroyed her homeland.
Turning the victim into the very fuel for the fire. That's so cruel.
Maybe to him, destruction is just a cruel joke.
Lo que no sé si habrá muchas cosas de calidad de vida.
Released Myriad Celestia about a Sopramod's past before he embraced the destruction. To
La verdad.
him, the elation of today is completely unrecognizable, vulgar and boring. Peace has lasted far too long. Only a return to suffering can breed true amusement. All that overflowing fear, powerless rage, and futile struggling. How delicious.
Ugh, what a sick man. So he turned Plain Arcadia into this?
Mira,
No.
el risas.
Still the Arcadia
La
we
luna se ha
know.
convertido en el
There's
risas.
rubble everywhere. And the roads have been cut off.
Are those Imaginae
Ese
affected
es el
too?
mapa, ¿no?
They're actually attacking people. And what's with these
Hostia, el
lightning
dragón
strikes?
ese se ha vuelto
Has
loco.
even the thunder coil gone out of control?
O sea, se ha cargado toda la ciudad, ¿o qué?
Sopramod has warped all of Plain Arcadia beyond recognition. People are scrambling everywhere just to survive. But luckily, Perdido Station, where the express is docked, is still relatively safe and has become a rare haven.
What about our companions? How are they doing?
Don't worry, everyone's safe and sound for now. They were just forced to split
Mira
up
las
because
Bill.
of Sopramod's
Con el mono.
However, according to Madame Pearl's observations, once the conflict broke out, Himeko and Asat Pramod dropped out of monitoring range together, leaving their whereabouts a mystery at one point.
To be precise, he
Claro, es su misión.
deliberately severed any leads you could use to track me down.
Misión de la
Darn
4.4.
it. That guy really had it all planned out. But why?
Judging by his behavior, he's extremely curious about what actually happened 15 years ago and the secret I carry. He's the kind of person who won't rest until he gets to the bottom of everything. If he's that fixated on it, I'd wager his obsession itself is a clue to what's really driving him.
Good point. Let's start by looking at the unanswered questions from 15 years ago. First off, at the end of version 4.3, we saw that when facing the Herald of Death, there was indeed another voice beside Himeko. Was she? Does another Himeko really exist? What exactly is Himeko's identity? A Myriad Celestia short will give us a few clues on this secret.
Claro, ahora estás explicando lo de la.
Besides that, when
Te están
Himeko
resumiendo
faced
lo de la
off
versión anterior. Es
against
que no
the
lo sé,
Herald
tío.
of Death, a giant mechanical arm appeared right in front
Para
of
mí,
her.
sinceramente, esto es un error.
When she went toe to
Sinceramente.
toe with the
Porque
Sopramod alone,
personalmente yo no vengo a un streaming de la 4.4 para que me resuman la historia que llevamos y que te hagan un adelanto de la misión.
Where did this
Yo quiero que me digan, hay misión muy guapa, juégala. ¿Sabes lo que te digo?
In the
Hay
version
mapa,
trailer,
muy mapa,
passenger
o sea, muy
Himeko
mapa,
called
muy
it
guapo.
Starblazer.
Mira qué tal,
That
juégalo.
name sort of rings a bell
¿Sabes?
for Pom Pom.
Yo qué sé, ¿no? Es como...
Good catch, Pom Pom. As far as I know, the prototype for this
Está guay que te enseñen un poco el mapa, está guay que te hagan ahí, te enseñen algunos frames de la misión nueva en el tráiler. Quizá dices, oye, pues mira, va a pasar tal, no sé qué.
Pagana's
Pero
legacy
coño,
showing up in plain Arcadia
locos, 15
probably
minutos.
has a lot to do with the wrecked express.
Pero que siempre es igual, en verdad,
The
¿sabes?
Wrecked Express! Graphia and Ryusuke both mentioned earlier that it was a tower of infinity piercing
algo que
the
hacen
sky
siempre.
and earth. Were they talking about this place?
Es una hoguera, que
That's
estamos
right.
en Dark Souls.
Though there was no trace of the Star Blazer on the express back in the day, I wonder how Himeko managed to get her hands on it.
Referencia a Miyazaki, tú.
Not only did you find the clues, you also managed to restore the mech single-handedly. Wait, make that double-handedly. As expected of my navigator. And as for more details about the Herald of Death case from 15 years ago, there's indeed a bit more we can reveal. Stay tuned for the upcoming animated short.
Be sure to check it out.
Mira, un trailer
And
animado.
aside from these
Entiendo que
secrets,
saldrá la historia, ¿no?
vanishing
Supongo.
with the Sapromad, Himeko subtly left behind a clue related to the express. Cracking
Bueno,
the
saldrá.
clue might just reveal
Ojalá salga.
Himiko's whereabouts, and so try our best to try and stall a Sapromad and wait for her friends to show up.
I believe the Trailblazer will step up, uncover the truth from 15 years ago, and find a way to deal with Asat Pramad. When that time comes, we'll face this battle together.
You said it. We'll always find a way, no matter how hard things get. For now, let's see what kind of tricks our final enemy, Asat Pramad, will resort to in battle. As a Lord Ravager, what he brings to the fight goes way beyond his usual
¿Cuántas
flippant
cosas quieres que te enseñe del boss?
And as a former
Sí.
masked fool, an express navigator, and now a Lord
Qué
Ravager,
genial.
he assumes 3 distinct forms in combat, each
Venga.
wielding a different set of abilities.
Those three faces leaning
Mira
over
la
us.
Everlights con el paraguas.
So intimidating.
First up is a dazzling performance. Rocket magic! If the audience isn't careful...
Es que no te dan para... What the fuck?
Boom!
What? Es que no dejan que
Is
digas,
that how
mira,
rockets are
disfruta,
supposed to be used?
sorpréndete de,
Dice
de los bosses que hemos
also part
hecho.
of the battle?
Yep! 3 special effects to choose from. To keep things fair.
What?
You get 1...
De repente estamos jugando al Guerra de Divisas.
How very fair.
Now check this out. Pew! All
Tío,
right,
pero si el boss está guapísimo, loco, pero no me lo enseñes.
I'm afraid not. This battle is just a game
Que esto mola llegar a la
destruction brought by
misión,
the
te
Lord
pegas
Ravager.
y de repente
You
dices,
don't
hostia,
belong.
guapísimo tú.
All that awaits us is the
¿Sabes?
Destruction Deluxe package.
Pero es que me lo están enseñando entero.
Express!
However, after clearing the trial,
¿Qué cojones?
Trailblazers can obtain
Vale, coño.
high hopes of the falsely enlightened, a trace level up material through Echo of War, the
Vale, el
comedy
nuevo
of
material
doom.
del boss.
Darn it! Pom Pom can't wait to teach
O sea, me dices, hay un nuevo boss semanal y hay un
Right
nuevo
now,
material. Ya
I
está.
just want to rip his die
O
off
sea, no
and
me
kick
importa
it
que me enseñen la
around like a
imagen, pero
ball.
coño.
By the way,
Que ya es spoiler,
it's
pero-
rare to get the chance to converse face to face with a Lord
¿Cómo enseñas
Ravager
el combate
on equal
entero,
footing
cabrón?
like this. This time, the Trailblazer will also be able to uncover quite a few interesting things through Asat Pramad. Like gossip about the Lord Ravagers, their first loves, and stuff like that. Oh, or maybe you'll even be able to uncover some secrets regarding the truth of the finality and the Trailblazer's origins. But how much you actually manage to uncover, well, that'll depend on your own skills. All right, story time's over.
Bien, ha terminado,
Let's check
solo
out
han
the
tardado
all-new
20 minutos
Himeko Nova's performance and battle.
en que te cuenten el lore y la historia. Bien, Himeko. Oh no. Se muere con el café, ¿te imaginas? Y también te digo, ¿de dónde tenía guardado el mecha, Himeko? Bueno, a ver, lo explicarán en la misión,
Himeko
supongo,
really
pero...
is something else with her brand new powers.
¿De dónde se
She
saca
looks
el
more
mecha, la que te
valiant
cuento?
Valkyrie now. She's so full of spirit.
I know, right? With an aura like that,
Lo
even
pinta,
all
quizás, o algo
others
así.
getting all fired up.
My younger self probably wouldn't have believed that I'd actually get to fly into space and pilot a mech one day.
That's right. It's also her biggest highlight in combat. Himeko Nova is a fire-type character following the path of erudition. When Himeko Nova is on the field, she immediately deploys a territory and summons the Star Blazer mech.
Wow, if Passenger Welt saw this, he'd be so thrilled. He'd drop everything to study it for 3 days and 3 nights straight.
All enemies will be brought onto the satellite platform. This is our home turf.
When using her ultimate, Himeko will lead her teammates to pilot the mech
Eso
together.
está guapo,
That's so cool.
Eso mola,
When you're piloting
Que los
the mech,
protagonistas, los
enemies
personajes se
are like
suban al
ants
mecha
on the deck
todos.
with nowhere to hide.
Eso está
The
guapo,
mech even
A ver, el gameplay
auto-cruises at high
pintado
altitude, giving us complete
guapísimo.
control of the field of vision. We can pilot Star Blazer to unleash 2 different attack abilities against the enemy.
Vale.
Use hyperluminal particle beam to slice through foes with a blur of light blades, dealing damage and gaining charge. After aiming and charging up, the mech unleashes an orbital annihilation pulse and consumes all charge. The more charge it has, the higher the damage dealt.
Okay.
And once the Blade of Light's attack count is depleted, Himeko will also lead everyone in piloting Star Blazer to launch the final blow.
What
A
an
ver qué tal,
explosive
porque tengo entendido que
strike.
depende de los protagonistas, o sea, dependiendo el equipo, de los que sean
That's not all.
del tren.
As the navigator
Creo que
of the
funciona
Express,
distinto.
Himeko will always protect her teammates alongside Star Blazer and lead everyone to victory. By using her skill, Himeko Nova can gain Navigator's Semaphore, which increases allies' damage and recovers uses of the assist skill.
Wait a minute. What's an assist skill?
Eso está guapo,
The
Eso me acuerdo que lo
conductor
vi.
is asking the right question. In Himeko's territory, all allied teammates will gain an extra special ability, the assist skill.
Eso
The
está
assist
guapo,
skill has its own dedicated button. Once you use it, you'll call on Star Blazer to lend a hand, launching an attack on all enemies.
And if the teammate using the assist skill is a fellow companion from the Express, depending on who they are, they'll also gain special effects.
Wow, the Express cohort has such a strong bond. But what if they have different forms like Passenger March? Do the special effects apply to every form?
Mira, y te lo
Don't
pone,
worry.
estos son los dos equipos.
In my eyes, March will always be March. No matter how much our companions grow.
Bueno,
this
dos equipos,
bond
lo que hacen
will
con cada
never
uno, ¿no?
change.
Con la HIMEKO antigua, con
Open the
Well,
buff
con
information
7 de
screen,
marzo.
both in and out of combat
Y
to
luego
check
lo
the
otro que es
specific
con los
effects.
demás. Sunday, Prota
That
y el
makes
Dungeon.
things way more convenient.
Outside of battle, Himeko Nova can also pilot her mech while exploring the
What
map,
the
locking
fuck?
onto the enemy from high above and launching attacks on the enemies within range.
This is practically turning into a first-person shooter.
Yep. All right. Now that we've seen the combat showcase, let's check out the banner details for this version.
Los banners, a ver.
Throughout the whole duration of version 4.4, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Himeko Nova
Que viene
and the
solo
drop
Himeko,
rate
¿no?
for the limited
Con la collab.
5-star light cone, a
Pero
star
que vienen
that
de raro.
lights the night, will also be boosted. In the first half of version
Sparcy,
4.4,
Sparcy,
limited
Dungeon y
5-star
Evernight.
characters Sparksy, Don Hung, Permancer Terrai, and Evernight, as well as limited 5-star
Son los primeros
light
rerun de estos dos, ¿no?
by a flower
O ya vinieron otra vez.
The worlds apart.
Ah, no creo que vinieron una
Evernight
vez ya.
Stars will have a
Ahora.
rerun.
Y fase
In the
2.
second half of version
Sirene.
4.4, part 2 of
No,
the
perdón,
special
Sirene, no,
warp event
Ceridra.
will also become
¿El
available.
Aventuras?
The limited 5-star
Anax,
characters,
el Aventurín aquí
Anaxa,
por la
an
cara.
Aventurine, and the limited 5-star light
What?
cone, Epoch etched in golden blood.
¿Por qué rerun de
Cast of flames,
Aventurine?
an inherently unjust destiny will
¿Cuál es el
rerun.
motivo del rerun de este man?
Alright.
Awesome!
Right. That's a
A
wrap for
Evernight y
today's
el
show.
Dungeon te lo compro para
As the
HIMEKO,
whistle sounds
por
and
ejemplo.
ravages, do you two have anything else you'd
Pero
like
el
to say to
Aventurine,
everyone?
bueno, el Anaxa, yo qué sé. Anax y
Let Tom
Cerida
Hum
tiene
go
sentido.
first, then. The
Un
crew of
poco.
the Astral Express
Porque vino
has been
el
traveling together
Fainon en el
for a
anterior.
long
Ahora mismo está
time.
Fainon, ¿no? Se supone.
And we faced many
Y
challenges.
Sirene.
But
O
as
sea, la
long
Cerida
as
está
we
bien.
always stick together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome.
We've definitely been through a lot of tough
Lo que me queda
moments
guajado es el
along the way.
Aventurine por la cara.
That's exactly why traveling
Y más
and
teniendo en cuenta que ya se
trailblazing
sabe que
together
no es
holds
League.
such profound
Que el
meaning.
hay un nuevo
As
Aventurine
long as
SP
we
de
never
playa
give up,
para el siguiente
we'll
parche.
always be able to trailblaze a path to the future. But this time,
Que va a ser
whether we
de
can
Sultan.
continue depends on your
no.
choice.
I've laid all my cards on the table, big hero.
Did you enjoy my show? I'm really looking forward to
Se puso bueno.
and my dear daughters. Whatever you do,
Vino la SAT para más, ¿no?
let me down. See you there.
Vale, otro código. Luego lo pillo por ahí. Qué raro el redunda.
What? Still thinking about HIMEKO?
What?
I'll tell you about it then. About HIMEKO's childhood.
The fuck?
All right, HIMEKO. That's it for tonight's bedtime story.
Aw,
Off to sleep now.
good night then, Dad.
After his daughter fell asleep, the poor Dean always had to spend some time alone, tackling his endless mountain of work. That's what he got for working 2 jobs. But that day, a little accident happened.
Oh, no.
Dad, you've been working so hard. I brewed you some coffee.
HIMEKO! This is the first time you've made coffee for Dad. I'm so touched.
Se mueren.
So good. So unique.
Really, Dad? Then I'll make some for you every day.
A thought
Si murió el padre
flashed through
HIMEKO.
Dean's mind. Could
A base
this
de
kid
cafés.
have already seen through his disguise? No, no, no. Impossible. It didn't matter, though. He barely went home anyway. And in the blink of an eye,
Los cuadros ahí de referencias con HIMEKO,
they
¿sabes?
say that in
What's
school,
wrong?
she was reliable, mature, and highly trusted.
Please don't beat me up. I really don't have any more money.
Hurry! HIMEKO, I see them! They're right up ahead!
Quick, get behind me!
HIMEKO! Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe now.
Such a good kid. Never giving me anything to worry about. It really took the fun out of being a father. Later, HIMEKO's weathering curse got worse. So it was finally my time to shine. Or so I planned.
My sweet daughter, why aren't you answering the phone? Daddy's home, but the house is completely empty. Where are you?
We moved 5 years ago.
I'm back for 3 days this time. Want to go grab some seafood noodles at Kraken's Tavern? We can even pick up some treats from your favorite spot on the way.
I don't like...
Eden,
Never mind. I've got
no
stuff to do.
entiendo nada. A ver, me está
Go by
contando como la
yourself.
esta, ¿no? La vida de HIMEKO.
Oh, is this the long overdue rebellious phase? Daddy's looking forward to it. What about you, protagonist? Are you really not going to call me Grandpa one more time?
¿Qué? The fuck? Y yo, guapísimo. Uy. Ojo, que rebota en la esquina, casi. Esa es la típica de las teles antiguas y tal. Que te esperabas que rebotase justo en la esquinita, ¿no? Siento que es el mismo de antes, ¿no? La COLLAB. Se ve, ¿no?
ひざまずくなら今のうちだぞ。
サーバントに指図されるのも悪くないわね。
Te la han metido ahí, no, ni han presentado ni nada, he dicho palo.
これが戦いだと？遊んでやろう。
それじゃ
存分に我が前にさらすがいい。
天の女主人を
Mira, el Lancer por ahí, ¿sabes?
喜んでひざまずきなさい。
El Lancer que ha salido 2 veces y todavía no ha salido.
Whether or not your world has a
Si
day-night
si el próximo año hay otra collab
cycle,
con
welcome
Fate,
to
¿saldrá
my
Lancer o no?
My little Sparks
Coño,
heads.
el que te
Sparks
cuento.
is back to play with you.
Good day, everyone.
El Ratios.
I am Veritas Ratio.
Él es
street.
Ratio.
To the formalities. Bed seats for these two.
Albert, your entrance is way too over the top. Can you even read the teleprompter from way up there?
You guys just don't get it.
0 points.
Mug. Oh! Hey! Who did that?
Albert, watch your language.
Exactly. The stream's gonna get taken down.
Oh, fine. My bad. I just couldn't pass up the rare chance to scratch that itch. All right, let's officially get down to business. Welcome back, everyone, to the version 4.4 preview and the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration special program.
Woohoo!
Finally.
Ay, yo entiendo que esto
Getting
durarán
to the
siempre,
main
¿no? O sea, lo que no sé es que
I've been looking
si
forward to this
estarán también los de
collaboration
Saber
for
y
ages,
el Archer
especially
para
when I saw
siempre.
they actually brought
O sea, a lo
in the
mejor los banners se quedan
legendary
para toda la vida,
Green
¿sabes?
Tosaka and Gilgamesh. My heart
Y el año que viene hay otros
pounded my
dos personajes
chest.
nuevos y así.
I'd really like to see how this night plays out.
Don't get ahead of yourselves, you two.
Hasta que metan todos los personajes de Fate,
Little
¿no?
Albert here, break it down for you. Naturally, our story this time
Vale.
takes place in plain Arcadia. Just look at where we are right now.
The little Furbo's puppet.
Misión de la collab de Fate, pero en plan Arcadia.
No, it's Ashvale's detective agency.
There's another case?
Correct. 2 big news stories just broke in the Arcadia recently. Remember the Star Rail Fest we were invited to back in version 4.1?
It left quite an impression.
I don't just remember it. I really remember it. Sparksicle even made a cameo as a live host.
Following the epic battle with the Daybreak Squadron, the crisis was averted, and the exhibition is still ongoing. And the Astral Express also teamed up with Perlux Corps, providing quite a few pieces from their collection for the exhibition, including a memento from the Trailblazers' adventures, the Holy Grail obtained in Penacony. Someone filed a report, though, saying the Holy Grail was stolen right off the exhibition floor, and all fingers are pointing at a girl in red with twin tails.
Huh? Wait, don't all look at me. Am I really the type to just swipe other people's stuff?
Could it be VIENE Tosaka?
Leave it to Dr. Ratio to hit the nail on the head.
But what does
A ver, ¿qué tal el
she
equipo
want with
con
the
Ring y
Trailblazers'
el-
Holy Grail?
She
Y el
didn't
Archer.
really have a choice. After the 5th Holy Grail War ended, VIENE Tosaka embarked on an adventure across different worlds. She accidentally stumbled into ours
Pues se supone que
along
decían que
the
estaba
way
bastante
and
potente
ended
ya.
up completely draining her
Ah,
magical
bueno,
energy.
ya de base está potente
Stranded
el
here
Archer,
after
pues
losing
con
her
esta se supone que
magical
va todavía.
energy, VIENE Tosaka sensed the presence of the Holy Grail. In a moment of desperation, she borrowed it, attempting to summon a servant to help out and use the Holy Grail's power to leave. After some tinkering, the wish-granting Grail connected with this land brimming with wish power, and just like that, he booted back up and started working again.
Wait a sec. Didn't Screwlum turn this Holy Grail into a display piece back in Penacony? How is it actually working again?
That's the crux of the matter. This decorative Holy Grail does work, but the way it's used is definitely a bit different. The power it uses now is wish power rather than magical energy, so
Coño.
it can't directly summon heroic spirits or
Golpetazo.
initiate the ritual. Instead, drawing upon VIENE Tosaka's memories as its current holder and the Trailblazers' memories as its owner, along with their experiences
Bueno,
from
te
past
están
Holy
contando
Grail
un poco
wars, it
resumen,
directly
¿no?
selects and matches the participants. You
Básicamente.
could say this is actually an Imagine Holy Grail War.
Whoa! Isn't this just a massive cosplay convention?
Since the contestants are picked based on memories, they should all be familiar faces to the Trailblazer, right?
Not necessarily. At least to the Trailblazer, Gilgamesh is hardly a familiar face.
Yep, Sparks is right. This time around, the Trailblazer won't just run into familiar companions from their journey who appear after being summoned by the Holy Grail. They'll also make new friends and new opponents.
But wait a minute. If there's no magical energy in the Holy Grail, doesn't that mean VIENE Tosaka still can't leave?
Which brings us to another huge piece of news. When the ritual began, golden rain poured from the Arcadia sky, and countless treasures fell from above. Time to make a fortune. If I could just snag one or two.
Albert, You're practically drooling.
Snap out of it.
Rumor has it that a lot of people scored treasures from this rain, and each pair of participants walked away with an incredibly precious.
Ahí es cuando agradezco el Never no se vaya tanto por las ramas en los
Treasures
streamings.
are packed with the
Pero que sigan así,
and
¿sabes?
apparently, the Holy Grail can
Que
convert
vayan
them into magical
siempre al
energy
meollo
some
del asunto,
bizarre
¿sabes? En
way.
plan, va a pasar esto, esto y
if
esto,
we
y no te
track down the
cuenten su
holders,
vida de la
collect the
misión, ni
treasures,
del lore, ni
and
nada,
toss them
¿sabes?
into
Por
the
favor.
Holy Grail, we
Que no lo
can
hagan
build
nunca.
up magical
Porque
energy.
me parece horrible.
Wait, no. You just said treasure of the king. You don't mean the treasures of that king.
Te digo que está guay a vez en cuando, que yo qué sé,
That's right, the
tengan una
very
conversación y
same
tal.
king.
¿Sabes? Que hablen por hablar,
Treasures
¿sabes?
of Gilgamesh.
Pero coño,
I heard he's super possessive of his
enseñan a los
treasures.
personajes.
Would he really
Rápido.
let something like this happen?
No quiero...
But I've also heard he's lost the key
Enséñame a
to
Rin y a
a vault
Gilgamesh,
more
¿sabes?
than once. So I guess it's not that surprising.
So yeah, things went off the rails real quick. The scattered treasures sparked a massive uproar across the Arcadia, and some folks are even using social media to stir up the pot. Seems like they've got a hidden.
Llevan ya 36 minutos, ¿no? De
Right
stream.
now, the Imagine Holy Grail War has already kicked off. Yet the identities of our
Lo rápido que han hecho los banners y todo ese rollo, tío.
Even the King of Heroes
se tiran
has
media hora
manifested
aquí.
in this
Es
realm
que te lo juro, no
due to his
entiendo.
scattered treasures. Everything is happening way too fast. There's definitely a mastermind pulling the strings behind the scenes. As a key player who participated in the Pentaconian Holy Grail War, the Trailblazer has been commissioned by the Department of Aberration Defense to team up with Rin Tosaka. Their mission: swiftly recover the treasures of the king, stabilize the situation, and track down the truth behind this series of occurrences.
Plus, it'll help Rin Tosaka stock up on enough magical energy to continue her journey.
That's right.
I wonder what kind of beautiful sparks our friends from another world will create when they collide with ours this time around.
So please stay tuned for this collaboration, Trailblaze Continuance, Imagine Holy Grail War.
Can't wait!
Ah, yes. Plus, this year's collaboration event, Fate Star Rail Night,
Vale,
will
el
also
evento, ¿no?
unfold as the story progresses. During the event, we'll be fighting side by side with Rin Tosaka to take on the enemy. In
Ok.
battle, not only can we use
Eso está
characters'
guapo, mira, el
own
evento está
signature
guapo,
moves,
Tiene buena
we
pinta y
also
con las
freely
carticas.
wield various noble phantasms to unleash
Como
different
un...
abilities. And as the story unfolds, we'll encounter
Como el
different
juego
noble
este, ¿sabes? No
phantasm
me acuerdo el
moves.
nombre ahora.
Defeating them will allow us to recover their noble
the fuck?
phantasms and gain even more abilities. Plus, new
El
characters will
Slide
also
Spire,
join the team
básicamente.
lineup
Un-
to fight
una Slide
alongside
Spire.
Rin Tosaka, unlocking their unique noble phantasms and moves for an even richer
El
combat
evento tiene buena
experience.
pinta, eso sí.
Oh, and one more thing. You'll also get to see some classic noble phantasms in action during combat this time around. Like this one.
Whoa, rule breaker.
Rules are made to be broken, right?
Bingo! And as we dig deeper into the investigation, we'll gradually reveal the true identities of the remaining masters and servants, getting closer and closer to the truth.
Oh, wait. What's this on the blackboard? It's actually kind of cute.
These are painstakingly crafted notes of our research tech noob, Miss Tosaka, to help everyone sort out our current progress and no clues. Anyway, keep exploring alongside Rin Tosaka, grab more powerful noble phantasms, try out different combat styles, and uncover the truth behind this Imagine Holy Grail War.
Okay!
Okay, now that we've covered the event details, let's learn more about our two guests from another world.
Vale, ahora sí. Lo importante. Era cosa que vi que estaba guapo, que era que en plan... Que tenían como acciones, tanto Rin con Archer que y Galmes como con Saber. Como lado.
No wonder everyone calls her Miss Tosaka. She's so elegant, even in a fight.
But besides gem magecraft, I think I saw something else. Is that the jeweled sword Zelrich she's holding?
And when she was up in the air, wasn't there a giant bow following right beside her? I swear I've heard someone mention a scene like this somewhere.
You've got a sharp eye, Sparksy. These are actually powers Rin Tosaka acquired during her travels and adventures, and now she can wield them effortlessly as her own.
She never forgets to study and reflect even while traveling. So, the rumors of her diligence are true.
That's right! Now, let's take a closer look at how Rin Tosaka performs in battle after arriving in this new world. Rin Tosaka is an erudition character whose attacks deal quantum damage to enemies.
Oh, a mage who actually throws hands?
Looks like she's no slouch in close combat, despite being a mage.
Besides close combat, an exceptional mage like Rin Tosaka is naturally a pro at using gems in battle. After using her technique to enter combat or at the start of combat, she gains a certain amount of gem energy.
Vale.
During combat, whenever an allied teammate consumes or recovers skill points, crit damage increases and Rin Tosaka gains gem energy.
Ok.
Here comes the sparkly gem magecraft.
But gems are pretty expensive. So, Rin will first save up the gem energy she obtains, and once it reaches a certain level, her skill will level up. When using her enhanced skill, Rin Tosaka can deal damage to all enemies. She then consumes her current gem energy to deal multiple extra instances of damage to random enemy targets. The more gem energy she has, the more times she deals damage.
Ok.
So,
entiendo que te renta consumir así a full, ¿no? Claro. Bueno, claro, pero no consumes toda, ¿no?
The rate you gain gem energy is tied to changes in skill points. So, use that to your advantage.
Oh, so that means we need to spend or recover skill points more frequently then.
That's right. Plus, when using her enhanced skill, if the team has enough skill points, Rin Tosaka can directly consume skill points and convert them into gem energy to replenish her ammo.
Hostia, vale, vale.
Using her ultimate, Rin Tosaka summons a giant bow and transforms a planet into an arrow, firing it from the sky to the earth. This deals damage to all enemies and immediately recovers 1 skill point.
Sky above, earth below. When it comes to a brawl, Rin Tosaka steals the show.
Wait,
Eso está guapo.
in that
Eso mola.
scene
Eso sí lo vi.
after Archer fired an arrow,
Los
did
ataques como
Tosaka
conjuntos.
also launch a follow-up attack with a giant bow? What's
Eso
up
mola.
with that?
Good eye, Professor. When Rin Tosaka and Archer are on the same team and certain conditions are met,
O sea, ojalá hagan más.
attack, dealing
Oye,
damage
mira,
to all
recupera
enemies
puntos.
and recovering skill points.
I see.
Finally, the scene I was waiting for.
All right, next up, let's meet the other character, the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh.
El que te cuento.
That air of superiority and arrogance is exactly as the rumors described.
You can't have a scene like this without dropping a killer line.
Rabbit dog, who gave you permission to look at me? Keep your eyes glued to the crown forever.
Spot on, totally spot on.
That was a pretty good impression.
Just some basic
No te lo jugaré
acting
mucho, la verdad. A ver,
Speaking of which,
a jugar con las
this
con
King
Saber
of
y todo.
Heroes really never forgets his street lamp, no matter where he goes. I wonder if he's satisfied with the height of the streetlights in Duo-Mention City.
So this is how he fights. To think those noble phantasms we'd only ever heard rumors about, Ea, the Gate of Babylon, Enkidu, all showed up one after another.
Mm-hmm. This King of Heroes' combat abilities totally match his personality, too.
Oh?
Gilgamesh is a lightning character following the path of destruction. Boring enemies aren't worth the King of Heroes going all out. When entering combat, Gilgamesh will be in a bored state due to a lack of interest. A bored
Mira,
Gilgamesh
Saber,
will
Sandy y
automatically
Jojo.
use his basic attack, casually attacking the enemy. After any ally takes action, he accumulates interest. And when a teammate uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains additional interest.
Vale, o sea, una cargas con ataques y con ultis.
amount of
¿no?
energy.
Arrogance is really just another form of stupidity.
But once you please the king, he really gets into the performance. When using his skill, Gilgamesh deploys the Gate of Babylon. Ignoring the enemy's defense, he uses Enkidu to firmly pin them to the ground, then fires weapons from his vault, dealing multiple instances of damage to the enemy.
The sky is filled with Goldie's weapons. Talk about flashy. I can practically hear him laughing through the screen.
Gaze upon my royal visage! Using his ultimate, Gilgamesh summons Enuma Elish. After analyzing the world, he unleashes earth-shattering power, dealing damage to all enemies. Enuma Elish!
Even the attack name is incredibly flashy.
It's like the whole world is being ripped apart. Talk about over the top.
From the looks of it, that strike of his was definitely meant to end it all.
So when he and Saber are on the same team, there's an extra effect too.
También está guapo.
When faced with this worthy
Mira, cuando llegan las 8
opponent,
marcas, ¿o
the
qué?
King of Heroes will also take action. He steps in to flaunt his kingly majesty,
Sí.
hurling countless weapons
Eso
onto
mola.
the field to
Esta
deal
está guapa,
damage to all enemies.
Classic Gilgamesh, through and through.
Yep, after pulling a stunt like that, Gilgamesh even gains interest following the joint follow-up attack. You see? Really, he's having a blast.
This team-up is just...
When using his technique on the map, Gilgamesh unleashes Enkidu to imprison nearby enemies upon entering battle. He also immediately gains a certain amount of interest.
The skill design this time really captures the King of Heroes aura. Plus, we get to see so many iconic scenes all at once.
I'm actually
Vale, pues ya lo
more
que queda
interested
es
in seeing
los
how he
eventos.
behaves
Bueno, sí,
in the
eventos,
story.
¿no?
All
Y cosas
right.
así.
Next up, let's take a look at the other important info for this version. The Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration officially launch on July
Te puedes elegir entre el Archer o el
24th.
Gilgamesh.
From when the collab starts,
Ah, yo supongo que pillaré el
until the end of
Gilgamesh por
version
tenerlo.
4.6, Trailblazers can log into the
Quiero
game
tener todos los
to
personajes, lo
claim
sabe.
the limited 5-star collab character Gilgamesh or Archer for free.
Choose one to obtain for
Eso
free.
está bien, en verdad.
Wow.
Hasta que termine la
entrance of the
4.6
ever-arrogant
puedes pillar uno de
King
estos
of
dos.
Heroes himself. I bet he'll bring quite a few spectacular moments to your trailblazing expedition.
If you truly end up traveling with Gilgamesh, you definitely won't be bored on that journey. As for whether it gets written into an epic, that's entirely up to your performance.
I'm thrilled to be meeting the King of Heroes. So, once you choose a character to claim, you also receive a set amount of the corresponding upgrade materials.
Vale, eso está bien.
After the collaboration kicks off on July 24th,
Hable.
the limited 5-star collaboration character
Vale, a long time, o sea,
from the Gem
mucho tiempo va a
portion
estar la
Red
collab
Banner
con
and
estos
the limited
dos.
5-star
Y seguirán
collaboration
Saber y
Light
Archer lo igual de tiempo, ¿no?
stars from the Kaleidec Coruscation banner. Through of the beginning Enuma Elish.
A ver, ¿harán lo del cono también?
5-star collaboration character Gilgamesh. And they can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration light cone I Am As You Behold in Age of God's Golden Gate. Meanwhile, the guarantee counts will be shared between this phase's collaboration character and light cone warps and the first phase's collaboration warps. With the launch of the second phase of the collaboration, we will merge the event warps from both phases under the Fate UBW Collaboration Warp category. For more details, please refer to future official notices. Plus, this collaboration warp will also be available long term.
Ah.
Albert, are we getting any warp promos like last time?
You bet.
Ahí está, ¿no?
A total of 200 Star Rail special passes.
Si haces 200 tiradas, con cualquiera de los otros panes como lo traes, puedes elegir cualquiera de estos dos. Vale. A ver, me vendría bien sacar el de... A ver, hacer 200 tiradas. Voy a sacar a HIMEKO, voy a sacar a Ring. Excepto que tengan mucha suerte, yo creo que llego a las 200 o casi.
Any Star Rail special passes spent in any limited warp will count.
Amazing!
That is actually pretty great.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night
Y si pierdo un 50-50 llego de sobra.
about to launch again, we want to once again take this opportunity on the special program to sincerely thank all our partners.
A heartfelt thank you to Kinoko Nasu and Takashi Takeuchi for their continuous help and support, from story planning to character combat design, all the way to the project's launch.
Por lo más seguro, para el siguiente año también haya otra, ¿no?
Dedicated
Probablemente.
staff behind the scenes who worked so hard both this year and last. Thank you for everything.
Good work. We hope this year's content delivers a stellar experience for everyone. Our voice artists have also prepared some special well wishes for all of you.
Vale.
Let's take
Y
a
ahora
look.
falta eventos y cosas de estas, ¿no?
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。東坂林役の上田かなで
Mira,
す。
el último código.
崩壊スターレイル、フェイト、ステイナイト、アンリミテッドブレイドワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。私もいつもと少し違うリーを演じてとても楽しかったです。実はストーリーの中で長年の夢が一つ叶ったので、私にとっても今回のコラボは特別な経験になったなと感じています。一族の使命を背負い、たった一人で聖杯戦争の道を歩むリンと、困難が待っていると知りながらその旅路を歩む開拓者。二人には重なる部分がいくつもあります。違う世界を生きている二人なんですが、その根底にはボロボロになっても決して諦めないという強い意志があるんですよね。今回のコラボではリンが別の世界で魔術を振るい、そして新たな仲間と出会います。活躍するリンをまた見ることができて私も嬉しかったです。どの世界にいてもリンは決して諦めず一歩も引かない、そんな優
A
秀
ver si hay
な
algo
道
también de
筋です。
calidad de vida, ¿eh? O sea, faltarían algunos eventos, supongo. El login.
開拓者の皆さんが
No sé si habrá alguna cosa más. A ver, eventos. No decía ninguno. Bueno, el de la collab, ¿no? Es lo único. No sé si habrá evento, entiendo que sí, ¿no? Habrá collab y algún evento, ¿no?
これが東坂の家訓よ。
Supongo que, bueno, con que hay
開
eventos.
拓者、旅はま
No suele
だ
haber
続くわ
mucho.。
ここ一番ってところでヘマしないようにね。
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。フェイトステイナイトギルガメッシュ役の関智一です。崩壊スターレイル、フェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。常に頂点に君臨する王ギルガメッシュと星の海を渡る開拓者、一見すると全く異なる2人ですが、実はどっちも自分の意志で前へ進むという揺るぎない信念を持っています。古の英霊が新たな星に降り立つ時、そこで目にするのはもう一つの戦争だけではありません。彼の輝きと矜持を余すことなく受け止める広大な新天地です。果たして新たな世界に現れたギルガメッシュはどんな活躍を見せてくれるのでしょうか。ぜひこの旅をお楽しみください。そして王の器を見届けていただけたらと思います。ほう、そこの開拓者とやら、この俺の姿を拝むことを許そう。王の宴は整った。光栄に思え、そして存分に楽しむがいい。
Thank you all for the well wishes.
El evento pinta
Let's take a
chulo.
look at the
Veremos la
rest of the
misión
content
también,
in
¿eh?
version 4.4. No corner stays
Vale, ya ese es el
dust-free
evento.
forever. In the version
Figure
event,
out.
Anti-Graft
Brickbuster.
Brickbuster, Aventurine gives us an assignment to launch an internal investigation into IPC corruption. With the help of Prometheus, the AI assistant provided by Silverwolf, we'll try to crack the IPC firewall, infiltrate their system, and secure key.
Aquí se van a meter un sprint que
Do
flipan
I
de
have
horas.
to be a hacker too?
Llevan ya
Yep.
53 minutos. What the fuck? Ya sé cuál es. Este juego creo. Ya sé cuál es. Este juego creo que lo vi en algún lado. No me acuerdo el nombre. Y eso participa versus otros. Y si se caen, pues a tomar por culo. Esto está chulo, ¿eh? Este minijuego tiene que estar guapo, este evento. Pinta divertido.
But as we step, we'll also gain all kinds of handy abilities. Make good use of these abilities to provide help to our allies and achieve success even faster. After clearing story mode, co-op mode will also be unlocked. Trailblazers can freely choose to team up with their friends or Silverwolf to complete the challenge together.
Got it.
Stack them steady and tear it down fast.
In addition to the new version events,
Vale.
Currency Wars Zero Sum Games
Actualización
also
de
getting an update.
la guerra de divisas.
Ascension level rewards will be
Meten a
expanded
HIMEKO,
to
Blade,
level
Rin y
7, and the
Gilgamesh.
maximum rank difficulty will also be raised to A.
Y han subido la dificultad hasta
We
50.
invite everyone
New
to step up
Gun y Ascension Level a
take
tipo
on
70.
challenge.
Está guay eso que actualicen. No está mal.
Being able to
Vale.
snowball your
Tenemos 2
wealth is a skill in
misiones, 3
itself.
personajes,
For
la
new
collab,
characters, Himeko Nova, Motion
evento de
Blade,
collab, evento que
Tosaka, and Gilgamesh
pinta
will be added
curioso
to the
igual.
character index.
Pinta gracioso por lo menos.
Meanwhile, Blade,
Y actualización de
Himeko,
guerra de divisas.
Sorrow,
No está mal, está
and
bien.
Layla will also become
Tema content.
expert advisors. Let's chat about the new
Buen parche,
characters
yo creo.
first. First up is Himeko Nova. She has 2 initial bonds, Express Cohort and the independent bond, Navigator. When Navigator Himeko Nova enters the field, if any companions from the Express Cohort bond are present, Himeko Nova can select one of them to help pilot the Express. Himeko will directly join the selected companion school bond, obtain the corresponding bond
Bueno, y un
effect,
personaje
and
gratis.
increase the
Y
bond
se hace
tally
tiradas
by
silicona.
1. At the same time, depending on the companion she selects, she can additionally enhance her own abilities and
Vale.
the Express Cohort bond effects in different ways.
Oh, so that means if I select Don Hung, Imbibitor Lune, Himeko will directly join the skill point bond. And she can tag along to consume skill points and draw for prizes too?
Yeah, that's right. If you select Sunday, Himeko will join the energy bond and gain extra ultimate mech attack counts.
It looks like we'll be able to try out a bunch of new team compositions in this version of Currency Wars.
Yep, Mortanax Blade will also be joining the Stellaron Hunter, Blood Flame, and Debuff bonds. Upon entering battle, he'll immediately deploy a zone that continuously provides damage and support effects for the entire team. Plus, every time he enters battle, Mortanax Blade will randomly forge a piece for himself from the recommended gear list. If he is already fully equipped, he'll level up an existing piece into privileged equipment.
The spirit of a craftsman.
Rin Tosaka, meanwhile, is a character with both on and off-field capabilities.
Miss Tosaka is definitely joining the skill point bond, right? Since she's such a pro at using gem energy and skill points, she's bound to bring a ton of awesome combat effects to the skill point bond.
Spot on! Once Rin Tosaka takes the field, she can consume gem energy to buff the whole team. Plus, she can trigger a combo skill with Archer, whether he's on the field or not.
That's so awesome!
The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh!
Ah, tiene
will also join
energía
the energy
y...
bond
O sea,
as
bueno,
an
ya está,
on
¿no?
and off-field
Ok.
character. Plus, as
Que tiene
long as
energía.
Gilgamesh is on the field, every
Ay,
piece of
exultación
equipment
es
on
eso.
our team will catch the King's eye.
No,
Since they're
exultación no
not
es,
the King of
perdón.
Heroes property, they'll boost the team's
¿Qué era
lucky
eso,
strike
tú?
damage, and the effect he gets
La
himself
coronilla, la
is
esta.
double.
La
Oh,
copa.
wait a minute. Do Rin Tosaka and
Ah, vale,
Gilgamesh
es
both
de la
get a
collab,
brand new
¿no? Ok, ok.
bond?
That's right! With the addition of our 2 new collaboration
Lo del cáliz
characters,
este,
we're
¿no?
also introducing a brand new collaboration faction bond, Holy Grail of Destiny. Rin Tosaka, Gilgamesh, Saber, and Archer will all be part of this bond. Whenever the Holy Grail of Destiny bond level goes up, we get a shot
Mira, te dan
at a
experiencia o
Holy
un
Grail
objeto,
wish.
¿no?
The omnipotent wish-granting chalice will
Eliges.
randomly dish out wish missions.
Y con
Just
un
click
emblema
one
puede llegar
complete,
hasta 5,
you'll
¿no?
score rewards straight from the Holy Grail. But watch out. Might have to pay a corresponding price. Of course, the higher the bond level, the greater the challenge of the refreshed mission.
Hostia, 8 de esos,
Complete a
tú.
mission, and
The
you'll
fuck?
also have a chance to obtain Destiny components like Avalon and Enuma Elish. Equip them to gain extra effects.
Phil, and answer my wish!
It's worth noting that between the version 4.4 update and the launch of the collaboration, the collab faction bond, Holy Grail of Destiny, along with Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh, will first join Currency Wars in a special form. These 2 collaboration characters will first provide support to allies through projections. Once the collaboration kicks off, they'll make their official debut, and everyone will be able to fully experience the Holy Grail of Destiny bond and the collaboration characters.
Providing support through projections first actually makes sense.
Aside from that, this update also adds some interesting new investment strategies
Vale, medio
and
cosas de estas.
investment environments.
Había un montón ya.
This guy's to blame. And also financial manager, verbal resignation procedures, and hands firm off the keyboard.
Bueno, de esta.
What and what?
That's right. The
Yo qué sé,
verbos have
de
joined
300 o
Currency
200 que
Wars
hay.
too.
50 o 60 o algo así,
After you
¿sabes?
get your hands for up the
Porque
keyboard,
luego pillas las
every
machetas
time
que
you
siempre
enter
es la
a new
misma,
node,
¿sabes?
Jamiba will automatically help us with some store and combat operations.
What the fuck?
Ah, fantastic.
In this version, we've also made a bunch of updates and enhancements to existing bonds and characters. We can't wait for you all to try them out in game. Plus, this update introduces 2 new planar
Bueno, dos
ornament
ornamentos.
sets, Fallen Star Anchorage and Cosmic Life Sciences Institute. Feel free to farm whichever you need. The gift of Odyssey
Y la multi.
is also arriving
Ahora,
right
si
on
fuera
schedule.
cenando a las
Check in
2:30 de la
to
tarde.
10 pool.
Cenando,
There
dice.
are also the Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty
Ornamentos,
events.
vale.
So remember to take on the challenges. And after the version 4.4
Mira,
update,
te han metido la
you
corona
can
del
start a
Libus, tú,
store
pa'l prota.
also beginning
Locura.
some new arrivals featuring the new pet, Penta Flavor
¿Y eso qué es una
Emoji.
pet?
Whoa!
Hostia, qué guapa la pet.
Some kind
La
of
pet me gusta.
mini kitty or mini oldie or something, right?
No, it's just an innocent egg yolk.
What?
When you equip the egg yolk, Carmina,
Y tienes la cabeza del Libus también.
it'll fly alongside us, and its expressions will change.
Ni idea,
with
yo
idle or
por ahora
interaction.
nada, ¿no? En plan, el cono del Gilgamesh
It
con 200
actually
tiradas o el de
flies.
Archer, que eso no estaba
Bringing along a
confirmado.
little guy that changes expressions is definitely going to lead to all forms of wacky effects
Y
during
no sé si algo
cutscenes.
más.
The store has also been updated with brand new trail-based fashion.
A ver.
Handmade ligas.
¿Cómo
It's
se...?
a really
What the
light
fuck?
made just for you.
Are you
Somos
sure this
libus,
didn't come
el
straight
ligamentos.
from a fan booth at Star Rail Fest?
Just admit you're tempted.
I'm totally tempted. All right. It's my
Ah, mira, esto lo había
turn now.
escuchado en la skin de la
All
espada,
eyes
sí,
on
¿no?
me, my little sparks heads. My new outfit, candy-coated waves, is hitting
Por eso
the
estaba
store
aquí, ¿no?
soon. Oh, that little hair bun is just too cute.
Ah, so this is your new virtual streaming model. It's very distinctive, and it most certainly suits you.
Dazzled by a
A ver, no está mal, no es tan
flower,
Pipo Clown,
Shimmer
¿no?
Sparksy is the most dazzling of all. I declare
Ni
today's
idea, no sé.
candy-coated waves successfully received. In this version, we'll also be getting some system optimization.
¡Subir al máximo!
First off,
God,
you'll
¿no?
be able to level up characters and like
El coro y el Elsa al máximo.
much
God.
quicker and more
Me
convenient.
gusta.
Our achievement system is also getting optimized. You can
Ay, mira, y los
upgrade
logros
all
todos
your
al del
unlocked
tirón
achievement
también.
rewards,
Me sirve.
Just one click.
Está bien.
The achievement screen will also
¡Ey, hay un
feature
buscador,
a
¿no?
search function,
¿Nuevo,
making
distinto
it
o qué?
easier to find specific achievements.
Sí.
An efficiency
Han puesto un
boost is
buscador.
always appreciated.
Additionally, the annual Hoyo
Buena-
Fest
buenas
Off-Line
calidades de vida,
exhibition
me gusta.
is returning from late July to early August. This year, it'll once again be visiting 6 major cities across Southeast Asia. We prepared a wide variety of interactive experiences and exclusive merchandise at the event. For specific event and ticketing information, please stay tuned to the official Honkai Star Rail social media channels.
We look forward to seeing you again this summer, Trailblazers.
Come and play.
All right, that's all for today's show. See you next
Una
time,
hora de
Trailblazers.
streaming, no veas.
Farewell, everyone.
Se han metido una chapa histórica.
Thought something was a bit off. Who took my script? Bleh.
What? The fuck? No entendí. Trailer. Espérate. Ok, ah, no. What? ¿Qué? Ah. Me queda cuajadísimo. ¿Qué han hecho? ¿Hola? Ya termina. ¿What? ¿Por qué es esto?
We look forward to
Took my script. Bleh.
No entendí. A ver, el tema de evento parece que hay bastantes. Pero si se han metido una chapa, tío. Ha empezado el streaming, ha enseñado el tráiler. Después del tráiler. Te han metido. No es coña. Unos 20 minutos. Hasta aquí. De yapeada histórica. De la misión, de si resumen, de lo que se viene, de no sé qué. Luego te han hecho un spoiler del boss histórico. Y luego ya te han enseñado HIMEKO, los banners que han durado 2 segundos. Que por algún motivo, no sé por qué cojones viene la aventurina. Que alguien me lo explique.
character,
O sea, HIMEKO en la primera fase. Con Sparksy, que bueno, tiene la skin, tiene sentido. Dungeon y Evernight, que tienen sentido para jugarlas también con un poco con HIMEKO. Pero esto sí que no me lo esperaba. A ver, Ceridra porque está ahora el Final. Y el Anaxa también se puede jugar con Cerida. Pero la Aventurine no lo entiendo. ¿Hola? Si la Aventurine lo que tienen que hacer es meterlo a lo del 50-50 o en la tienda. Porque han hecho un rerun aquí sabiendo que en la siguiente parte sale su SP. ¿Sabes? De verano. Pero sí, es inútil ya. O sea, si los escudos de la Aventurine no valen para nada ya. Y más en el parche anterior, la primera fase te están dando al dungeon si no lo tienes. O sea, me refiero. Me estás poniendo de rerun a un escudero que es peor que el del dungeon, que lo dieron gratis, y si por si acaso lo vas a sacar antes. Si no lo tienes. Es como en plan, yo qué sé. Es que aquí vamos a decir, el último rerun. Como no sea... Esto, para mí la única explicación es que lo han sacado ahora porque en el siguiente parche lo ponen en la tienda. O algo así, ¿sabes? O en el perder 50-50. Ya está. Este va a ser su último rerun. 100%. Yo pienso. Segurísimo.
All right.
Luego aquí te han metido una chapa con lo de la historia de HIMEKO por la cara. Y luego ya la COLLAB.
Let Pom Pom go first then.
Es lo que menos me gusta a esta gente, tío. Mira, el evento pinta guapo. Te meten una chapa en los streaming, tío. 1 hora de streaming, hermano. El evento pinta guapo porque es como el Slade Spire, básicamente. Eso sí. O sea, tenemos 2 misiones. El evento pinta guay de la collab. Luego hay otro evento. Bueno, tenemos 3 personajes, obviamente. Gilgamesh o Archer gratis. Y al hacer 200 tiradas te puedes llevar el cono de Gilgamesh o de Archer gratis. Que tú quieras. Y luego también de eventos. Bueno, y los banners se van a quedar hasta mucho tiempo. O sea, muchos años. Y luego también está este evento que pinta gracioso. Que básicamente juegas contra la IA o contra otra persona. Y tienes que formar una torre y que no se caiga. Básicamente. Y el que llega a la meta, pues gana. Este evento está gracioso. Está el de la collab, este evento. La actualización del Guerra de Divisas. Con estos 4 personajes. Y luego las calidades de vida. No está mal, en verdad, 2 misiones de historia, los mapitas, 3 personajes, collab también, personajes gratis, cono si haces 200 tiradas te lo llevas también gratis, evento tocho principal de collab, evento secundario y actualización de Guerra de Divisas. Bien, en verdad. O sea, el tema de contenido guay. Veremos las misiones. Y luego la tienda está actualizada, que está bien. Skin. Obviamente es la de pago, supongo. Y las actualizaciones, las calidades de vida, cuidado, me han gustado. Subir el personaje o el cono al nivel máximo de un botón, se agradece. A ver. Y los logros igual. Puedes pillar todos los logros desde un botón. También se agradece. Y hay un buscador que está bien porque dice, hostia, a ver si me falta este logro. Lo busca, lo dice, vale, lo tengo. Eso también está bien.
The achievement screen will also feature a search function, making it easier to find specific achievements.
An efficiency boost is
no que sean unas calidades de vida que digas, Dios, la mejor del mundo, pero se agradece.
Exhibition is returning from late July to early August. This year, it'll once again be visiting 6 major cities across Southeast Asia. We prepared a wide variety of events and tickets.
Bien, no sé. Historia que tiene buena pinta, eso sí, el streaming, coñazo histórico. Es que, o sea, te lo juro, de la hora y 7 minutos, bueno, de la hora que ha durado, más o menos, o sea, fácilmente se habrán tirado hablando media hora. O sea, en plan, desde el minuto 5 hasta el minuto 20, o sea, 15 minutos, has ido hablando de la misión, de no sé qué. Y luego, aquí te han metido 5 minutos. Con la collab se han tirado hablando un rato también, no sé. Como mucho texto, ¿sabes? Bueno, y spoiler la saco. El boss lo han spoileado, vamos. Como nadie. Pero bueno, está bien. Tiene buena pinta la versión. La verdad. Eso sí.